like lucky money, right? Does that mean you believe in the zodiac signs? Much or no? So like there's these funny animals, I guess. Not a man. Oh fuck. Look, my parents didn't exactly spend too much time explaining me anything, okay? Religion, the holidays, anything. Okay, another 4-star. Well, not 5-star. 4-star. This one's Frank. Da da. Da 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 da. Abel, do you know about the Easter Bunny? Well, I know that, like... So there's this guy named Jesus, but then he comes back, and now we have a holiday. It's awesome. I'm a revenge? Oh, we die. Damn, bro, good work. Look, that's all I really was taught, okay? I'm sure there's a bit more to that. But now we get some holidays. Maybe something comes back as a rabbit. Okay, bro, comes back as a rabbit. I like that better, actually. That was Frank, right? Okay, Frank. I kind of like that one better. Manful fuck. Credilli. Okay. That offensive was a major move in the Vietnam War. Oh. Let's see. Soren? Do your parents ever do the tooth fairy thing? I think a little, but like not too long. I think after like the first couple of teeth, that was it. VTuber Frank. Ooh, Iron Tail, I guess. Air cutter. Sweet. Yeah, it's water sport. Honestly, this thing's not bad. Like, we need like another move, but it's like not bad. Like, we're at least neutral to water moves with this drizzle. We're kind of slow, though. Yeah, my parents did the Tooth Fairy thing for a little bit. Never did the Santa thing, though. So Santa was never real. But, like, I kind of logicked it out, being like, hey, well, we don't have a chimney, and Santa needs a chimney to go down, which is why he always misses my place. So, I never had Santa. I gave up on Santa pretty early because it's like, well, he didn't... I'm like, well, I don't have a chimney. Really, are you resist water? No, it's neutral. Tooth Fairy, yeah. I was like, damn, Santa... Well, I don't have a chimney, you know? Did your sister get Santa presents? No. At least there's that. There's somebody there with a raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Maple. I'm currently playing Castle Armon. How's your stream? Oh, thank God. That would have been so funny, though. Bro, I'm so ready for you to say yes. Oh, my God. Well, like, my sister got to do a lot of things for my life, as in, like, she got to pick out the laptop I use in my university classes, which is really funny. Because, like, I was at my university classes when they bought me a laptop, so they asked my sister what laptop I should get. The laptop was kind of bad, but I guess it could, like, run League or whatever. Hey, bro, did your sister happen to pick out a fan for you? Yeah, so my sister got to pick out my laptop that I use for the rest of my university. But I got pissed off at it, like, maybe around 3rd or 4th year, so I got, like, that summer job at Tim Hortons to buy my own laptop because I was really mad at that laptop. So Santa never gave you presents? I never got any presents from Santa. Bro didn't even give me coal. They were allowed a job? No. So, like, in university, I basically said, nah, fuck off. But in high school, I wasn't allowed to get a job. But, like, in university, I was allowed to get a job because it was part of my co-op program. So at that point, I was like, well, Hey, I already got one job. What's another one, right? Yeah, that was university, never high school. Because my co-op program, I chose a co-op program that specifically said you must find a co-op program or like a job placement or else you're not graduating. And I'm like, look, Mom, don't you like want me to graduate? That'd be like crazy if I couldn't graduate, right? I'm gonna get a job now. So yeah, that's what happened. So like one summer I couldn't find like an actual like co-op placement. I just went to work at Timmy's for like 7 weeks and I just used that money to buy myself a laptop. And that's how I played Tales of Berseria! And I had to get like its own fan because it got fucking hot as shit in my room. Like 37 degrees Celsius in my room in the summer. It was awful. Damn, you couldn't get a job? My dad told me at the age of 14 I was a failure who quit everything because I didn't have a job. When I was 14 or like 16 and I asked for a job or to get a job at like the Walmart that opened up nearby, I was not allowed to because they said that you don't need work experience, you only need good grades and you'll get a job after you graduate. Haha! Aha! Aged like milk. Here's the thing, like, even during the time, like, I was in university or, like, high school, right? I knew that was, like, not the case, and I was like, "Oh my god. I'm gonna become an adult, and I'm gonna be a failure." But instead, I'm now an anime girl on the internet. I didn't play MapleStory. I never played MapleStory. Yeah, because I was not allowed to get a job, so I knew that I needed to find a education program that made it mandatory for my ass to be employed. Oh, see you later, Zero Senpai. Thanks for the raid again. Yeah, so I intentionally chose chemical engineering for like one of those reasons. I would have chose like something else, I think. But I was like, okay, that one has like optional co-op, which is the problem. I need mandatory, I must sign my ass up for some form of work experience or else it's gonna be Jover. It was one of the reasons. The other reason is because I had good chemistry marks. That's really another thing, right? But I needed something that would get me something of work experience. Like anything, bro, anything. Anything! Because every other, like, engineering program at the university I went to, it had, like, optional co-op. Really, I could have just lied, but I didn't want to lie that much. I really should have lied more. Looking back on it, I definitely should have lied to my parents more. But like at the time I didn't want to push my lying, I guess. I don't know, I was like 18. Where's the third Mon? Are you like real? Yeah, looking back, I definitely should have lied more. Like, I think I would have been a lot happier if I just lied more. These sheltered children not used to lying. Yeah. Want to push your luck? I guess so. I didn't want to, like, fuck up and, like, you know, suddenly I couldn't get my own story straight, I guess. I didn't want to trip over my own lies.